Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Capricorn. Happy birthday to you. Hello, my dear Capricorn family. I hope you're doing good. Welcome to your January Cowrie reading. Happy New Year to all of you. Happy birthday to all of you. Thank you so much for enabling me to channel the messages for you and to feel all the love that your guides, your spirit guides, your spirit family, your angels, and your ancestors have for you. So this is, your January reading. We will look at the overall energies for you with the Isis Oracle, and we will get some clarifications with the Spirit Messages Oracle, and of course I will be using my cowries to look deeper into the situations for you. If you do want to book a private consultation with me, feel free to do so. The link will be in the description box. And if you want to join my school, which for the moment is in French, but you can also join my next course on sacred sexuality, and that is called African Tantra, that will take place on January the 22nd. For all my French subscribers, I'm not going to twist the message as I sat with the Capricorn energy for this month. The messages was starting to come in English, so I'm not going to try to translate it, but just be the channel that I'm supposed to be. So here we are. We will start. And happy birthday. I know that for all of you Capricorn, the conjunction with Saturn and moving in Aquarius and Jupiter may have brought some important things, especially if you're a Capricorn rising. So this reading is for people who have the Sun in Capricorn, and but also for those of you who have their or who are Capricorn rising or have a Capricorn moon. Okay, but this is especially for those of you who are Capricorn, who have their Sun in Capricorn. So the overall energy for you this month is the Chariot of Ascension. And when Isis, the goddess, comes to you with this message, I guess that for you January is a time of great ascension spiritually, of great spiritual growth, spiritual work of the higher initiate. So here with this color purple and with this Chariot of Ascension that we call in African spirituality the Merkaba, it's really a time for you to go inward and to get those new energies that we are getting from your planet, your ruling planet Saturn, moving to Aquarius. You will certainly go through a very, very deep spiritual growth and transformation that may impact a few areas of your life, and we will look at that more closely. And if you let's look at that. But I really do believe that for you there is something about really being grounded into your connection between spirit and body. Your way of feeling the energies is really through your body, you dear Capricorn, my dear Capricorn brothers and sisters. And so for you, I really do encourage you to meditate this month, so that you can ground yourself. You know, Capricorn men and women, you are here to do a lot of work. And I think that for you, the shift, what I feel is that the shift will be from, you know, your material world, you know, your work, your career, to your spiritual work, which is how you connect to yourself, how you connect to spirit, and how you connect with love, and how you enable this love energy to penetrate your body. I feel that, you know, your focus won't be very much about your mind this month, but it will certainly be on working on this connection between your spiritual growth and your body. Okay, so let's see what are the messages for you. Happy New Year to all of those of you who are joining this live video. And as I was saying to my French subscribers, the messages come in English, so this time I will not twist my mind to try to translate it and let it come as it comes. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. For other signs, it might be in French. I don't know. We will see. We will see. So, what will be the obstacles for January for my dear Capricorn family? You know, my daughter is a Capricorn, so I feel, and my mother is a Capricorn too, so I know your energy. I feel you. I feel you deeply, deeply, deeply. So, will my Capricorn family find help in January? Okay. So, the other, the spiritual question, the issue for you this month will be around trust. Will be around trust. And trusting, you know, that's exactly what I was feeling and what I was saying at the beginning of this reading, is that I really felt that there will be some work for you to channel those new Aquarian energies into your body and into your heart. And for you, my dear Capricorn family, you know, you're really about the material world. You know, the only way for you to believe in something is if you can touch it, if you can feel it. You know, you're an earth sign. So if you can touch it, if you can smell it, if you can hear it, if you can see it. And for you, you know, your ascension for this month will be about trusting something that maybe you don't see, but maybe something that you feel. I think that there will be something about trusting the universe, trusting your guides, trusting spirits, and allow yourself to receive those new energies. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So, you know, Aquarius is a sign of change, of revolution, and, you know, Capricorn is more about the status quo. So there is something here about a new direction. We see here the compass, you know, a new direction in your life. We will see in what area exactly it might be. But there is something for you about trusting yourself, trusting your inner guidance, trusting your soul, and trusting all those changes that you need, that you know you need to do in certain areas of your life. So let's see. We will see with the cowries before the ancestors tell us where we will find help on a daily basis. So let's look at the cowries. Whoop. They're here. So the first word I hear is conflict. There is conflict here. First of all, what I see is that I barely see feminine energy here for you in this month of January. So I see that for you, there's a lot of masculine energy going on. You're a lot in your head. I feel that you are trying to make sense of what you want to do. I think that it has to do with your work, a work situation here, or a family situation. Like you're trying to change something in your work environment. You're trying to change something in your family environment, maybe a breakup, a separation, or a divorce, or you're trying to change your work environment. Maybe you want to go in another company. Maybe you want to, if you're an entrepreneur, you want to give a new direction to your business. And you are a lot in your mind here. You're a lot in your mind and you're stuck. You're stuck. You have two roads. And here, your feminine energy, your intuition, it doesn't is in a completely different area, somewhere else. Like I feel like your feminine energy, your intuition wants to invite you to go in an unknown territory, somewhere that you've never been before, where your mind has never been before, where your actions, your what you've done in the past, you've never been there. And so for you, it's like taking a big leap of faith. It's like jumping into unknown territory. And, you know, I feel that it has a lot to do with those new Aquarian energy that are asking you to trust, And, you know, it's really like a call from your soul here to do something completely different that you've never thought about, that you've never done before. And it's a bit of a revolution for you. It really challenges what you believe, and it really challenges what you believe, and even what you believe about God and spiritually. I feel that you know, you're invited to tap into a part of your feminine energy, to let go of what your mind dictates, what your what happened in the past dictates, but to jump into your feminine, which is more led by your intuition, your gut feelings, and especially your emotions. And I do feel that there may have been a disconnect for you, my dear Capricorn family, between your body and your and spirit. And this disconnect usually happens when we don't want to feel certain things. Maybe in your past there were things about, because I see a lot of masculine energy here. I see here someone, a paternal figure, or someone that represents authority. So it can be school, it can be work, it can be a boss, you know, that belongs to the past, but has left you with a hole in your soul. There was a conflict here with a a man figure, someone who had power, that you thought had power over you, that maybe left you, empty inside, or maybe left you go astray and questioning your beliefs and even your reality. Maybe some of you were in in a relationship with a narcissist, because this is something that happens quite often when we are dealing with narcissists. Maybe you had a narcissistic father, maybe you had a narcissistic ex, maybe you had a narcissistic boss, but there was something about a man of authority that left you completely disconnected to your emotions and to your intuition as a coping mechanism, I would say. And so now, this represents your comfort zone. This represents your comfort zone. And now that you have to jump into this new unfamiliar territory, it can be a new relationship, it can be a new job, it can be maybe even a new location. Like maybe some of you want to move, to go in a completely different country, state. I hear Africa. Maybe some of you want to go to Africa, live there. You're thinking about, going back to the motherland or something like that. And for you, like it's completely at the opposite of what you were taught, or what you did before, or what you were doing. So what will help you on a daily basis? It's synchronicities. So the ancestors here really want to let you know that they guide you. And you really have to pay attention to the synchronicities and the things that come into your life, that you see, that you pay attention to. So it can be, for example, those hours, repeating numbers. It can be, for example, those, you see a situation in a movie, and then in a song, and then in, someone in real life talks to you about it. Like so many things that let you know that this new path that you want to go to is the path that is for you, is meant for you. So really pay attention to synchronicities in your life. I really encourage you to write them down, because what I see here is overthinking for you, and you may try to make sense of things that have no logical sense. So yeah, and I also hear that you're worried about money. You're worried about money, and let me see what are the messages for you. Why do you worry about money so much? Why is money preventing you from going in the direction that deep down that you're supposed to go there? So here I see a cross. I see conflict again. I see conflict again. A lot of feminine energy here. Women of authority being together. It can be a mother and her daughter. It can be a grandmother and her daughter. And a man and a woman. So here, maybe in the past, there was a separation in your family. Maybe your parents got divorced, or there was, a conflict. You saw something happening to a woman. Maybe your father cheated on your mother or something like that, and your mother, got her situation twisted. You see, She is a woman of power, but she is not standing full in her power. She is like this, you see. So you saw that. I think here it's a trauma. It's a trauma situation where you saw your mother going from this woman of power who had money, who had a financial situation, from being this woman who was, I hear borderline. Maybe your father left her, abandoned her, and she financially was not stable, And the kids here, I see, were in between that conflict where your mother and your father got separated, and where the kids were in the middle of all of that, you see. I wonder what that is, who that person is. It can be a male, that is inside the conflict. I don't know, maybe a father's friend, or like a negative masculine influence influencing the breakup between your parents, in between your parents' breakup and separation or divorce or whatever, and you have a difficulty to trust men because of that person. You feel that men are not trustworthy, that you should not be dependent on them. And so I do believe that one of the reasons why you have this difficulty to jump into that new situation is because of this trauma that happened to you when you were a child, and that you need to work on your relationship with men, first of all. And you need to heal that wound of your mother, and you really need to, in your mind, recreate her story, so that you don't continue to see her as a borderline woman, or someone that is not stable. Because if you continue to do so, you will not see the power within yourself. I also do believe that you do maybe have brothers, one brother or two brothers, that you needed to take care of. And so I feel that there is like a fear of success here, that if you do make money, if you do succeed, you will have to take care of your brothers. And you don't want that. You don't want that. Okay? So what will be the results for you? Hope. Hope. So I do believe that for you in January, it's all about the foundations of the spiritual foundations of where you want to go. Like for me, what I feel is that you will not take actions right now in January, because you feel that there are certain things certain traumas that you still need to work on before you are able to tap into these new energies that you're starting to channel. And I do believe that these energies are here to heal those wounds, I hear transgenerational traumas, because when something like this happens, most of the times it's a scenario that keeps repeating over and over again. And so trust. Heal your trusts, your relationship with men, your relationship with money, and trust and hope. Have hope. Have hope. The results for you this month is giving you your hope back, because I do believe that for maybe 2020 has been very challenging for you. Maybe I heard you had difficulties to find a new job, find a new occupation, stabilize yourself financially, stabilize your relationship dynamic. And so for you, the result is hope restored. And the card came reverse. And so for me, it's really the same thing as here. It's like those new energies that are coming to you are here to restore hope internally, so that you can project it and see it in your life, so that you are not, like those people who lose faith, who have completely no faith at all. What will be your obstacle for you in January? I see ancestral wisdom. So when I see this card as an obstacle, my dear Capricorns, what I feel is that your ancestors are trying to contact you. They've been trying to contact you for a while, but you close the doors. You close those doors, you close those windows. You don't want to see, you don't want to hear. Maybe you are afraid, maybe you were raised in a very religious family. Maybe this is one of the things that you have to let go and let go about, and open yourself up to new ways of doing things, new ways of feelings, new ways of believing, new ways of believing. And I do feel that, it's blank for you. Like it's something completely new. Like you never heard about ancestral spirituality. You never believed in it. You never, it's unknown territory, completely unknown spiritually. And so for you, maybe you will, and it comes as an obstacle. So I do believe that there is, like, that you need to jump into something, but there is a lot of fear associated with it. I feel that maybe you also had some superpowers that were activated during the conjunction around the 21st of December. Maybe you had some psychic abilities that were opening up. Maybe you hear voices now. Maybe you see beyond the veil. Maybe you have your clairvoyance or magnetism powers that were developed since then, and like you're freaking out because here it's the Chariot of Ascension. Like you're ascending, you're raising your frequency, and and those birds are coming and coming. So you receive a lot of messages, Capricorn, when you do go to bed at night, when you receive a lot of messages, because right now I may have seen 20 birds coming in front of my window. And so you receive a lot of messages, but you don't hear. You're a bit stubborn because of the way you were raised to believe in spirituality and spirit. And what will help you in January is passion, inspire passion. I'm back. So, and it's coming reverse. So I feel that there will be someone who will inspire passion to you and will, give your fire back. I'm looking at the candle here to see what is the level of fire, and it's pretty weak. It's pretty weak. I'm working with the 4 elements, and this is one of the most important cards of this deck. Inspire passion. Where is your passion? I believe that I feel that you will see something or hear somebody that is so passionate about what they do, so passionate about their lives, so passionate about their story and how they tell it and how they move in life, that you will be like, I want it, it's my time. I have to do it. I have to hope in myself. I have to believe in myself. I have to take that leap of faith. So for me, for what I feel for you for this month of January, my dear Capricorns, is that there's a lot of spiritual growth. A lot of spiritual growth. A lot of spiritual growth, a lot of change in your beliefs, a lot of change in the way you channel energy, a lot of change in the way you trust, and also a lot of healing. Because, when we talk about trust, when we talk about hope, we're talking about, and passion, we're talking about the heart here. We're talking about the heart. We're talking about your soul, soul retrieval, I hear. So, final message for you. Let's bring some love to the table. Let's bring some love. Let's bring some love. So I'm using the Universal Love deck from Tony Carmine. Last message for Capricorn, if you have something to add, dear guides and sisters. I hear Saturn. I hear Saturn. And, Saturn is all about your boundaries and the limitations that you put in yourself. Your boundaries with other people, but your mental boundaries. Your mental boundaries, your physical boundaries. And I hear it's time to break through from those boundaries for you, my dear Capricorn. And you are supported in that with those new energies that are coming to you directly in your heart. So what I hear too is that you may feel sometimes your heart being a bit pressed like this, and you really need to breathe. You really need to breathe, really need to meditate, work on your body. And what card is here? Physical body. Physical body. So the deck is in French. So what I'm going to do is read it in French and then translate it to you. Corps physique. Votre corps, votre véhicule sur cette terre a une voix. Your body has a voice. Il vous dit ce dont vous avez besoin. It tells you what you need. Ainsi, prêtez attention à votre corps et aux messages qu'il essaie de vous transmettre. So pay attention to your body and to the messages that it's trying to send to you. Si une partie de votre corps est bloquée ou en déséquilibre, il vous le fera savoir. If a part of your body is blocked or is not in balance, out of balance, it will let you know. Be full of love and tenderness for your body. Nourish it, respect it, but most importantly, be aware and listen to your thoughts. The next time that a critical thought or negative thought comes to you about a part of your body, stop and transform this thinking into love. Accept your body as it is and be grateful and thankful towards it. Thank it for what it is. So I said boundaries, your physical body, and your connection between spirit and your body. And that's what we were starting this reading with. And I told you that you really need to ascend and change the way you channel energy into your body. And this starts with what you think about your body. What are your limiting beliefs about your body? What do you believe you deserve? How do you believe your body needs to be treated? And I see here that there are two things that are preventing you from taking this leap of faith. One is your trauma, your childhood trauma. Maybe you needed to be said you were loved. Maybe you needed to feel warmth, tenderness. Maybe you were criticized when you were young in your family by this narcissistic person that I saw in the Cowries. And the other thing is that you need to heal your relationship with money, because maybe, you know, you believe that if you do not have a certain body, you will not have money. Maybe if you, you're thinking that you're not beautiful enough, that you're, you have all these critics, and these inner critics really need to be removed. I would be more than happy to help you to do so. So join the African Tantra Masterclass that will be taking place on January 22nd, where we talk a lot about the physical body and how you love yourself, how you use your body to channel those new energy, what you allow in your relationships from your partner to be treated with your physical body. Because, Tantra is really the practice of blending your physical body, reality, with spirituality. And I think that it will help you a lot. I will put you the link in the description. Okay, so my loves, have a beautiful day. Once again, happy birthday. Happy New Year. Wishing you the best for 2021. And I think I will do Aquarius, right? Okay, bye.